and good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I hope everyone's doing great. I'm great. A little sleepy, but super happy to be here with my friends. Today we're gonna see what happens after last session. We're gonna do a quick little intro so you know who we are and who we're playing. Tell you a little bit about this channel before we do a quick recap, and then go straight into the game. We'll start off with the lovely Jen. Who are you and who are you playing?
I'm Jin. I'm playing Anthony Silverhorn, the Artificer Barbarian, and multiple robots.
Um, Sorry, there's so much community challenge going on. Yes, the barbarian artificer who we love, who may or may not have died and come back. Next, RJ, who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ on the interwebs, but today I'll be playing Rollin Granbrook, the sorcerer cleric half elf.
Sorcerer cleric. Yeah, we love this. We stand one himbo. Um, Next, Wings. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. I'm going to be playing as Fibble to Do, also known as Fib, and she is a human ranger fighter.
Fib and her goats. Uh,
Fib and multiple goats.
Does each goat
Uh,
have its own distinct voice?
No, but they do all have names.
Fabulous. Lucy is going to name them all.
And next, last certainly not least, our lovely host and producer, Sarah.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the channel. In this house, we are a charity channel. I'll be playing Lucy the Changeling, Wizard, Warlock, who has just switched to the Blade Singer class, so I get to play that for the first time today, which I'm really excited about. Yay, Tasha's! But if this is your first time with us, we are a charity channel. Everything that you give to us, monthly subs, bits, donations, it all goes to charity at the end of the month, and my cell phone's going off. I'm sorry, that is so unprofessional. Do not disturb. And it's all going to the trevorproject.org. So they are a wonderful charity that deals with mental health in the LGBTQIA plus community. They provide suicide prevention and a 24-hour crisis hotline, in addition to many, many, many other wonderful acts of kindness and charity in the community. Also, if you'd like to give me a birthday gift, my birthday is coming up here in 10 days. You can donate to the Make Ryan Ryoga Open His Loot Box challenges with your channel points. Don't use them to give us perks in game today. Just, put them in there.
Just donate. Just donate.
We'll have an hour-long stream of him just opening up loot boxes. But yeah, anyways, that's it for channel announcements. Love you all. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. I'm Satan. If you haven't noticed, name's right there. I'll be your DM and everybody else in this world. Today, we do have an NPC that I added with, and I'll be playing her. Her name is Alina. Very much love her. My own character. But other than that, RJ, why don't you tell us what happened last session?
All right. Last week, Lucy's lucky looters, that's all I got so far, wandered into a town. Gosh, what was it? Good Dig? No, that's not the right part.
If I had the map in front of... Hold on, I've got notes!
Anyway, they have an undead problem. We're sorting it out right now. Yeah. People go missing in the night. And we're going into a mine full of undead. Not the best place to be, but we're adventurers.
Yeah.
And we're great at our job.
Well,
I'm contractually obligated to be here.
I exist to not die on the occasion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rowland also did some cool stuff. Don't forget the cool things Rowland did.
It's fine.
Rollin
did
hates-
amazing things.
Yeah, Rollin hasted himself and then had to take a nap after healing nearly everyone that had been hurt in the previous attack.
Yeah.
Wait, Lucy's a blitz singer now. That means that's another target to haste.
Haste everyone.
So after you guys finish dealing with the zombies in town, you agree to follow up lead into the mines, like we mentioned. And a familiar face to you, at least Anthony and Lucy, came by. It was Alina, the blacksmith at your hometown of Bloomberry, Anthony. But it seems that she still does work with the guard, as she's also a vet, much like you. So she does offer her services to the guard of Bloomberry, and when word reached that something was happening over here in the name of the town, I forgot. 1 second. That one. She was sent here, Glenridge, to check it out and report back. And finding that you all were here, reported back that you could all take care of it. Hopefully, let's hope she's not a liar. And went with you to figure out what was going on down in the mines. So you look up at the entrance of this mine. It looks very much still like a cavern, except it has the wooden slats over the entrance, making it from a rounded shape to a more square man-made shape. As you look in, you see that it is dark. There are no lights in. Those of you with dark vision can see about 60 or so feet in. It doesn't seem anything special. You just see in the entrance a few crates, a few tools, pickaxes, some carts. That's about it. Though this mine at the foot of this mountain stands looming over you. So what would you like to do?
Coffee, anyone? I
Yeah.
keep a thermos.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
No thanks. Pulls out a bottle of whiskey, takes a swig, puts it away.
Holds up thermos top of whiskey and kind of points with like puppy dog eyes.
She'll pour some in. A hefty amount.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
You see
No.
Alina, the blacksmith, has come with you, kind of shrugs and says, "Why not?"
She passed the bottle around.
Yeah. She'll take a hefty swig.
I don't often recommend mixing your uppers and downers, but for this one, Mr. Silverhorn, he'll pass over the top.
Thanks. Just take a big sip and say, should I send Sunan to scout ahead?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
All right. Look around, then go over to Fib and try to just pluck him off of Dot. Sorry, he's cranky this morning.
Oh, it's fine. She doesn't mind.
Good. Just scold soon gently, put him down, and send him off to scout ahead.
Dot just
Oh.
rumbles.
All right. Does Soon have dark vision?
No, but soon has light.
Okay. So you're gonna make him a glowing beacon.
He
Oh,
can be repaired.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Soon for me.
He rolled a 1.
He Soon goes in and he scutters in. He's very confident, doing his own little dun, 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 type of beeping to himself. And then he's like ready to flash the light. And unfortunately, as he flashes his gem of brightness, he kind of blinds himself at the same time. So you see a flash of light in the tunnel, and then it quickly goes out, and you hear panic beeping.
Is it the R2 scream?
Yeah.
He's doing great. He's doing real good.
I think
And
he
a
needs to
moment
work on
later,
him a little bit more.
a moment later, he comes out by accident. He doesn't know where he is. He's just walking and bumping into things. You can see that he clearly can't see where he's going, and he's still doing the R2D2 beep screech.
Lucy will mage hand pick him up and bring him over.
Oh, he freaks out even more. He
It's
can't see
okay,
what's
it's
going
okay, it's
on.
me, it's me, it's me. It's me, it's me.
The beeping stops. It's like when you pet like a panicked animal and they make those kind of like noises, but it's like beeps.
Oh, my heart. She'll calm him down and then pass him back to Anthony.
Just pick him up and sit him on my shoulder.
He's very angry at you.
I wasn't the one who blinded myself.
He beeps at you furiously, telling you nobody else can understand this, but you can. How you didn't put the gem of brightness in right, how it was put in wrong, and that it was able to get into his little eyes. How you should have put like something to block that so he wouldn't blind himself.
I just say, we could have discussed this earlier, but you being very grumpy and rude at breakfast.
He jumps back, so like, well, you should have made me better at the Fey Court. Could have been bigger, could have been stronger. I could have fought.
Jealousy doesn't become you, as I'm just continue arguing with Soon.
I am but a reflection of your own psyche.
This
Pick him
robot
up
has
and
a fucking Napoleon complex.
I'm only as good as you made me, father.
Guys,
I'm only as good as you made me.
guys, Soon is Scrappy.
Oh, Scrappy Dappy Doo! Does that mean
He's also a
Anthony's Scooby?
construct. No, Scrappy as in like a little fighty and
Oh yeah, I was like, as in Scrappy Doo.
That's where I went too. Oh gosh. DanaeKeener.com.
Gonna splat him.
Soon kind of gets in your face and is like, I'm only as good as you made me. I am but a reflection of your own psyche. This is your fault.
this
Just
is-
pick him up and put him on the ground.
when does this campaign get existential?
All
I don't know what you're
you'll
talking about.
hear is just angry beeping from Soon.
Am I to presume that didn't work?
No.
He
I think
blinded himself.
Yeah, he's currently yelling at Anthony, I think, from the sound of that beeping.
Fib's gonna kind of pat Dot and say,
Well, Dot's got pretty good night vision. I could send her in.
Please.
with the use of Lucy's ring of communicate with animals, she will communicate with Dot and tell her to go in there.
You all see Dot just shake her head and kind of bump her head against Fib before walking into the tunnel. Those of you
Disappears
without,
into the darkness.
yeah, those of you without dark vision can just see the darkness envelop her. I think she's white. Is she white?
Mm-hmm.
Her white fur slowly melting into the blackness. Go ahead and roll me a perception check for Dot.
Go Dot.
Go Dot go.
That's her. All right, so
Yes.
Tasha's hasn't been implemented as far as Primal Companions goes, so I'm going to need a moment to. I roll +2 plus my proficiency. 12, 14, 17 on that perception.
17. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And you can't communicate with Dot, correct? It's
No,
it's not
from here.
familiar. Okay. Dot goes in. How far are you sending her in?
Far enough to like scout out the first few steps.
Okay. Dot goes in.
Basically, as far as like the first turn.
Okay. Dot goes in. It takes about 30-ish, 50 feet. It starts as a long tunnel. There's a few offshoots that she looks into, and it's smaller, separate, almost like rooms, just little pockets where people go and mine in that little pocket, but it keeps going down in the middle path. And as she goes in, she sees an opening. She will be telling you this when she comes back. But she tells you that she saw an opening to a much larger cavern that seems to have multiple paths.
All right. When Dot comes back, Fib relays that information. Gives Dot a treat.
Did you see any signs of life in there?
She says no.
How about any signs of life?
She says no to that too.
All right. Well, let's go in. Cast mage armor on herself. Just in case.
Okay. All right. Let me get things. Right. Okay. As you walk in, you see. Does anybody here not have dark vision?
Aha!
Me. Ha.
Okay. So, who's leading the party? Alina herself, she's gonna be going in, towards the front with whoever wants to.
I'll go in the front. So it's fine.
Okay.
Lucy
So-
will pop up her clockwork fayfly
Okay.
so that she and Fib can see and not run into the
Okay.
others.
Uh, where are you situated, Rollin?
Probably in the middle so he can get handsy with anyone who needs healing.
Fair.
Ooh.
Fair.
I suppose Fib will walk in line with Lucy, but she did try to go first, and then Anthony walked in front of her, and she just went.
I know. So we have the two drow in the front, the medic in the middle, and the two non-dark vision gals in the back.
Yep.
And Frankie somewhere in this cavern.
Bats. Just bats.
Just bats. So as you're going in, anyone can roll perception check should you wish, as you're walking down the main entrance.
15 on Anthony's end.
I gotta remind myself that I'm playing someone here.
Did you
10.
say perception checks or stealth
Perception.
checks? Okay.
Perception. I don't know. It's up to you. Do you guys want to be stealthy?
Nah.
If you want to be stealthy, you have to tell me. I'm not gonna ask you.
13.
Okay. Okay. You said 13 or 19?
Said 13.
13. Okay. All right. Lucy and Rollin, you guys didn't roll, correct?
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Lucy's perception bonus is so low. I'll let the others tell me what they see.
Okay. The three in the back, Lucy, Fib, and Rollin, you don't really notice much. You see some of your Fayfly lights glint off of a few crates. The carts on the tracks. You eventually start seeing the tracks that lead in deeper into the mine. Pickaxes, and even as you get deeper and you look into these other smaller rooms, you see the small glow glint off of the veining of minerals and semi-precious gems in the rock wall. Anthony, you and Alina up front. As you're getting closer, you do notice this entrance, which you assume is the one Dot was talking about. Because as you can see past it, you can see that there are a few other passageways in there. Let me open these up. Hello?
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 No, sorry, I was trying to do something and my automatic reaction is hello when it doesn't work. I apologize. But yes, you are able to see a larger room where you see the tracks starting to split off, and makeshift bridges in implemented as well. It is the first room with I'm gonna take the perception check you guys roll. Um, you and Elena both see that it seems to be just an empty. I would just like to remind my players that I have ADHD.
Sorry. Sorry.
um, where was I? You see the room. It is full of crates and materials. For the miners to come in and get again tools. You see carts full of the raw stones that have been just mined. Um, and I would say, what are all y'all's passive perceptions?
11.
Oh, high five.
21.
Oh god.
uh, with those passive perceptions, I will say, Anthony, you Alina is slowly looking around, trying to see if she can catch sight of anything, but with your passive perception, you do hear sounds coming from further in.
Is it more forward or to the left, to the right?
Um, it's a little hard to tell because of the echoing of the mines. But and you have an entrance to your left, one up ahead and one next, one to the right, but it's a little bit forward, so you get the sense that it's at least coming from one of those two entrances.
Okay. Should we keep going forward?
I mean, what's the other choice? Go back to town?
Good. Have a nice cup of coffee. Sort out my robot. I don't want to hear it. Thank you.
Lucy's looking in the cart. What kind of stones are these? Can she tell?
Make a nature check.
Oh boy, hope we're not in the silver mine.
Yeah.
It's a 9. Thank you,
9.
D&D Beyond.
Let's see. You see that it's actually very pretty, as you can see that there are some purple the word just popped out of my head. Quartz. There's some quartz that they mine in this. Listen, if there's anybody who knows geography that's listening, do not listen to me. These minerals may or may not grow together, but in my world it does. There's some quartz. You see some. Where's my list? I actually did make a list. Some very raw, unpolished, what you would know to be like opal glass. So it's a very clear stone. Tiger's eye, agate. It's that type of semi-precious stone. They're not sapphires, they're not rubies, they're not diamonds. While they're not the high-end stones, with the amount that they get from here, you know that this it is an important part of the economy of the small town.
Well, it doesn't look like anything explosive is being mined here. And lucky for me, no silver.
So far.
Yay.
Well, onwards and upwards, I suppose.
Mine's typically to go down.
Yes. Onwards and downwards then.
All right. Here. You should all have control of your tokens just in case. Just let me know if you don't.
Mine's good.
Okay, good. So you have an entrance to the front of you and one to here. I'll open this up for you. One. Okay, yep. Over. Nope. Okay, reveal. There we go. I'll get this right eventually, guys. There we go. One over there, over yonder.
Well, which way? Flip a coin?
Let's see. Yeah, why not?
All right. Lucy takes out a coin, flips it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads.
Heads we go forward, tails we go to the side. And it is... Heads will be odds. Oh, it's heads. Heads.
All right.
All right. You pick heads. You're going forward. You see that Alina's trying to walk around all the carts and the tracks. The placement on her footing is very specific. She's trying to make as minimal noise as possible. God, there's so many more tokens now. And as you're walking forward, you do hear a very clumsy footing. Uh, no specific rhythm, shuffling slow as you're walking through. And it seems to be getting closer.
All right. Get ready.
Oh, hold on. Rollin will clap his hands together and use a clerical ability called Emboldening Bond. As an action, you choose up to 3 willing creatures within 30 feet of me, and they get a d4 they can use for the next 10 minutes on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. It's Bless in a class feature.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'll give that to Lucy, Anthony, and Fibble.
Okay. Make sure you mark that down. Make sure to use that when you can. So, you do see that as you notice, Alina will step forward in front of the group, not blocking all of you, but almost as like, she's used to being the tank, the meat shield. As she's a much bigger person, that was her. She was a very heavy hitter, in the war, Anthony. But she will step forward. You see her take out a large greatsword from her back, and you hear her mutter something under her breath, and you'll see this flash of light as flames lick the sword that she's holding, and adds a glow of light around her.
Huh. Just add it to the list of very long conversations I need to have with everyone.
Fib will use a primeval awareness to sense for undead within a mile of her.
Within a mile?
Yes, it's just a binary yes or no on undead.
Oh, you sense undead.
Okay.
Honey, you in the right place for undead.
If undead's what you looking for, honey, you in the right place.
All right.
Honey, you got a big storm coming.
Got a big storm coming. Her grip will tighten on her staff. and she will position herself so that she can get into melee if she needs to.
Mm-hmm. Are you all walking forward or are you waiting?
I'll walk forward and say, should I send lights ahead?
No.
Might rile them up a little.
Alright.
Hang on. Lucy's gonna use Detect Life for the first time. It's a first level perk of her Warlock class. She's gonna see if she can detect any living or undead creature that has blood ahead of them.
That has. Well, okay,
Mhm.
that's very specific.
Yep, I cannot. Yeah, the only things I cannot sense is bloodless undead, constructs, or elementals.
Skill of Bones won't ping then.
Yeah.
So if they have flesh, they would have blood.
Basically.
Okay. 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 Good. Does it? Can you sense how many? Let me double check.
Yes, you can. I can use a bonus action to sense the presence of life within 30 feet of me for a number of minutes equal to my warlock level. If I sense life in this way, you see a faint aura around any living creature in the area that has blood. You cannot sense bloodless undead, constructs, or elementals. You can sense life through most barriers, but this feature is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
All right. Oh, that's what I had to do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Sorry, my computer's going crazy. All right. So as you cast the spell, you see this era of life around you and your friends. It is a warm golden light. And as you see past your friends and through this dark tunnel, you don't see anything in the tunnel. You don't have dark vision, but you can see 3 faint auras moving closer.
There's 3 living creatures moving closer to us.
Alright.
You notice that this light, it is not the same light as your friends had. It's not the warm golden color of life. It is a gross green with black veining through it. It's most definitely undead.
Okay. It looks different from you all. It's... You all are pretty in orange. That looks gross up ahead.
Hmm.
Almost like the aura has veins. I don't...
Oh, gross.
Comforting.
I don't like this. Oh well, let's kill it. She'll pull out her sword.
All right, as you are moving forward, you start hearing these noises come. Oop, wrong. Closer and closer. As you go deeper into this tunnel, you do hear and start seeing these 2 zombies shambling towards you. And if you could roll me initiative. And I'm gonna change the music to something a little bit more fighty.
We need the initiative tracker up.
Yeah, that is true. There we go. Let me clear that out for you. There.
Ah! Fib, what's your dex?
But that's my dex. 14.
Mine's 14 as well.
Oh,
no!
What,
Okay.
odds are even.
Oh, oops.
I'll take odds.
I'll take even.
Okay.
Sorry.
I accidentally rolled and apparently it added me in as player character B.
Oh, Oh, there's so many player characters.
Oh god, what is this? No. Accidentally, 1 second.
Lucy is no longer in turn order.
That's my bad, so sorry. I forgot I
Welcome to
had...
Nexus Adventures, where we regularly feature the technical difficulties portion of our stream. I hope you
So
enjoy it.
many.
It's never been easier with D&D Beyond.
Okay, I'm not
sponsored.
running this. Not running this through here. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Okay, please roll again. I apologize for that.
Alright. Oh, my Lucy sheet isn't loading now. Okay. Manually. D&D Beyond.
Cool. Every roll on
Alright.
D&D.
That time I rolled a 21. It's not
That
letting me
solves
roll in
things.
D&D Beyond.
Oh my gosh, the coffee's kicking in, baby.
I wish that was me.
Haste is gonna
Uh,
kick in too. Let's go.
Okay.
Can someone add me to initiative?
Yes, I will add you. Sorry.
It's a good thing Fib is a nervous character because I'd drink this on an empty stomach.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No.
Wait.
Okay. Oof. How did I roll a 0? They have -2. Okay.
No.
Three Zambonis, yes?
So, Fib, what's your experience with fighting undead?
Well, I was kind of a bystander in a war.
Oh. Same war as Anthony.
Yeah, I kind of followed him there.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, he needed this back.
What is she showing us?
A little clockwork, shawl pin that she's wearing.
But he said I could keep it. So I guess that's fine.
You followed him into a war to give him back a pin.
Yeah. He forgot it.
Looks between Anthony and this woman.
Anthony's just oblivious to this conversation as he's turned his attention to the zombies.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm getting a clearer and clearer picture of what happened. Okay, well... This is fine.
As thank you for the well, I figured this out. As you see these figures walking towards you, Rollin, you're up first. You see 2 undead walking towards you. Their movement slow and hindered by bones and joints just broken, not used, undead. You see bits of their flesh just coming off.
Hmm.
They have this almost permanent snarl on their face.
Well, I don't like that. He's gonna cast Bless on everyone, which stacks with his emboldening bond, so everyone gets 2d4
Oh no, I don't have 2d4
to
on
attack
me.
rolls, saving throws, and the other thing. Ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh gosh, I have no paper. Paper.
You're gonna need so much notation on the buffs I'm gonna put on y'all.
Is this on attacks and saves?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
pretty much anything that rolls a d20?
Yeah.
Holy
Attacks
butts.
and saves.
You get a minimum +2, maximum +8, baby.
So this is to roll for an attack roll,
Saving
save.
throw, ability check. And I
Okay.
think actually Bless is 3 creatures as well.
Yeah.
How many?
If you cast it at the lowest level, I think it might go up from there.
Yeah.
So how many creatures are you giving this to?
I'm giving it to the 3 people that I gave my emboldening bond to. So Lucy,
Okay.
Anthony, and Fib.
Okay. Perfect. As you are coming in, you see these zombies start moving. We will start with Rollin. You up first. What are you doing after this? Is that your bonus action? Is that your
That's
full
his
action?
full action. Bonus action, well, interact. He'll pull out a sling, and then move to a spot where he can see them,
Okay.
but not block anyone. So probably there.
Next, it is you, Lucy. You are behind most people, but through them you can see into the next entryway, this smaller space. You can't see through the darkness, but you see these auras walking towards you.
Okay. Um. She is going to. She's going to stay behind the two tankier drow that are with them, but she's going to put a hex on one of the auras. So whichever zombie is closest,
It'll be this one.
he got hexed.
Okay. He's got hex. We will put let's see. Hex. I have markers. He is hex, or she. So what does your hex look like? What do your powers look like?
It's nothing noticeable since the person hexed doesn't know that they're hexed. So I would assume it's something only Lucy could see. It's like a wash of like purple over them.
Okay, okay. As yes, you see a wash of purple go over this greenish aura and settle. Next Fib, it is your turn.
Okay. Phoebe is going to move her movement, kind of shove past Anthony to go and engage with this Zamboni. And she's going to attack twice with her shepherd's crook. She's going to have to add a d4 to this each time. So 11 plus 3 is going to be a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm working on a macro to quicken this process, but I'll have that ready for my next turn. 12 bludgeoning damage, plus, since this is a corpse slayer, it's an extra d8 to hit, or to damage. So 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
Here comes the second attack.
Can you give me the total of that first attack?
12 bludgeoning damage and 5 radiant damage.
Okay. That's 17.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm giving damage in
Yeah.
separate increments.
Yeah,
because
no. I'm writing it down.
I got a 27 to hit for the second one. I'm not even going to roll the d4 for it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Another 12 bludgeoning damage. And another 3 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that will conclude Fib's turn. But I'm gonna move Dot forward. Dot can't make it all the way there in her movement. She's just gonna get in position for her next turn.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
Keep it simple. Keep it safe.
Yeah. You see the zombie. It's not. Looking at the zombies that you fought last night, they're not that hard to hit. They're not that hard to take down. This one, just with your 2 attacks, is already down. So, how does she finish off this one zombie?
She jabs it in the stomach with her shepherd's crook, and then she just hooks it around the neck and then like tosses it down that crevice that's underneath us as we're standing on a wooden bridge.
You do that. As the zombie falls, it is grappled by you in a way and falls to its new death. This one is gone. That's the one that had hex. We'll put them over here. Is that your entire turn?
Yep, that'll be
Okay.
it.
And we'll go to Alina. She will break forward. Anthony, with your passive perception, you do see that it's almost like a change happened in her. And while you've seen her with a smile and kind of not happy-go-lucky, but just a normal, um, she's a little solemn sometimes, but she has a good attitude. She was serious walking in, but now you see almost like you understand that look of rage in someone's eyes as she activates her rage and she goes forward to the second zombie that is up ahead. So she will attack twice. That hits. Still hits. Okay. You see her in 2 full swings just start cutting into this zombie and they drop. But let's see. If I plus a damage saving throw. No. You are aware that you're aware that zombies, unless they are hit very hard or by a certain type of damage, they usually come back up. But you see that this one is down. So those 2 are gone. Lucy, at first you think it's light reflecting off certain things in the cavern inside. But you realize you start seeing a lot more of those R's coming in. This guy.
Oh, my thing's still up? Okay. She'll alert the others that they're coming in. Are they all coming from the same direction?
Yeah, they're coming from deeper in the tunnel.
She'll let them
That
know they have
guy's
more coming.
gone.
Okay.
I don't want to keep rolling and stopping, so I'm gonna give the 2 initiatives to these 2 that are coming in, the same ones.
Mhm.
So you see another zombie step through. And it walks up between the 2 of its fallen companion, Fib and Alina, and tries to make a slam attack, which does not hit. Alina easily moves back and it misses, it dodges. Next, we go with Anthony. Anthony, you do have dark vision, but you're also dealing with undead.
Yep, he failed his wits save.
You have 2d4.
You have
It's
2
not gonna work
Oh, well.
because his DC is higher than an 8 plus 5.
I tried.
You tried.
Is it?
Mhm.
Let
I
me
think
double
so.
Let's double check.
Maybe I'll just roll just in case. Yeah, even with his 2d4, he wouldn't make it
Mm-hmm.
because he only rolled a 3.
Yeah. Okay. So please roll me I just had it up. 1d10. Wait, no, where is it? Oh. Roll me, yeah, 1d10.
8.
8. As you see, you all see Anthony looking forward, clutching at his weapon, ready to fight. Anthony, as you start seeing this horde of zombies coming in, you get flashes back of your times in No Man's Land. The hordes of zombies coming in, pouring over every wish and every way, covering you and your companions, and your vision starts blacking out. You start blacking out, and you'll see Anthony fall unconscious.
Falls unconscious and Freya kind of zips forward.
Mm-hmm. Freya can go on your turn, but does she require a command from you?
It's a great question, actually. I don't think so. Not in the text I'm reading on my sheet, but I could check D&D Beyond real quick.
Okay. So as you see Anthony fall unconscious, you do see more zombies start appearing. I'll just put that in there. I'm gonna just take out the ones that are 1.
I'll just cannon. Ba-ba-ba. Doesn't look like she needs a command.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
She'll get up to where she won't burn people. Yeah, it's 20 feet. So in a cone, so she doesn't hit Elena.
Yeah.
They must make a dex save of 14 or take 12 points of fire.
No. One of them rolled a 0. The other one a 6, and the other one a 2. So no, they don't make it. Okay.
Would the third one be in that range? No,
What is the
Elena.
range?
15 foot.
15 foot. I'll say that's fine.
Okay.
We'll get all 3. So they do say you said 4 points of fire damage.
12 points.
12 points. Beautiful. You hear not you because you're unconscious, but the rest of you hear this unnatural screeching of dried out vocal cords and airless lungs coming through the mines, echoing and bouncing across the stone walls as these 3 zombies catch fire. Next, it is Zombies 2's turn. This one's gonna come in. And because Freya is tiny, they're going to go for Fib. I will move them over here. The zombie comes in from a corner, Fib, you see, and while they were set alight by Freya, so you have this flaming zombie walking towards you. Freya is tiny. The zombie does not pay any mind to her as they start shambling towards you and try and hit you with a slam attack. 15, does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. So you see this flaming shard decayed hand come and slash at you, but you're able to move out of the way, almost maneuvering away from you with your hook, your shepherd's crook. Rollin, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Loads a sling stone in his 2-bird sling and fires away. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Cool. So one target is taking 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the sling bullet will ricochet to a second one, probably the one's near Fib.
Mm-hmm.
And that one will do 7 points of bludgeoning damage to it. Magical. Both.
Okay, what was the first one?
8.
8. And you're doing two separate ones, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the property of my sling.
no problems. You see the slings, the rocks in the sling go to right through these bodies, as if they were made of a very soft, squishy material. And you see the holes of it pepper throughout the skin and the flesh, but they're still up.
Okay. Is Anthony down on the ground?
Yeah, he is unconscious. He has fallen unconscious.
Roland is going to take a step forward, use his interact action to just hook an arm under his and start dragging him back out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll drag him back here.
Okay.
That's gonna be his turn.
All right. Lucy, it is your turn next. You see 2 zombies that are pretty badly wounded and one up top that has not been hurt.
You're muted, love.
You're muted.
Lucy's gonna move her hex onto the one up top since the last one died.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to mark him, and then she will move forward. She gonna smacky smack this guy with
You
her sword.
snacky smack that guy.
And I get an extra. How many d4s?
2d4.
2d4? Okay. Oh gosh. So that's. Does a dirty 20 hit him?
Yes.
Excellent. He will be taking 1d6 regular and the additional, it was a d8, 2 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still up?
How do you want to do this?
Oh, take the head clean off.
With a quick and fast swipe, your blade goes through the neck of this creature, and it takes a moment, but then you see the head just slide off as the body slumps. Well, that doesn't do it. These zombies are not rolling well to come back up, just saying.
Yeah. And that will be her turn.
All right. Fib, it is your turn. The one that is next to you is no longer there. It is gone.
Okie dokie. She's going to scoop forward past her good buddies here, and she's going to attack once. RJ, am I correct in that we have a +2 d4 to our attacks right now?
Yeah. Emboldening bond ++.
That's terrifying. Okay.
I'm here to make sure your job goes as smoothly as possible.
Well, okay, so I rolled a 14 to hit.
That hits?
All right, that'll be 6 bludgeoning damage plus 8 radiant damage.
Okay. Wow, it's so nice seeing it like that.
Yeah. Macros are so much easier for me to handle.
Yeah.
Rather than having to do all the math on the fly.
Let's see. Oh, excuse me. 14 points of damage. 8 of them are radiant. Yeah. You hit it. It is still up as your shepherd's crook hits it in various areas, and you see part of the flesh start to rot and come off as the radiant damage starts taking hold on it.
All right, you say it's still up?
Yep.
Second attack.
Go ahead.
31 to hit. Thank you. Terrifying bless.
Sorry, that one is down. I thought you were attacking a different one. That one is down. My bad.
Okay. In that case, I'm attacking a different one.
Yeah. You can attack the one on top should you wish.
All right, 31 to hit, 10 bludgeoning damage, and 4 radiant.
Okay, it's still up.
Still
but
up.
You see the radiant damage start burning away at the rotten skin.
Well, fortunately, this guy is exactly my goat's speed away. So as a bonus action, I command Dot to attack. She comes charging in. And since she moves 20 feet or more, she gets to add extra damage to this. And if it survives, it's going to have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
So a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
All right, 9 slashing damage.
It is dead. How would you like to do this?
So
How does Dot want to do this?
So Fib moves forward and hooks this thing under the leg to destabilize it. And then Dot just comes weaving in through all the rest of the party members. And there's like the sound of hooves going trump, 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 trump up the wooden slats. And then as she weaves in, Dot just bumps this I suppose we're off of the bridge now.
Yeah.
Basically just slams the zombie into the wall and then yanks her horns back out and it slumps to the ground and she snorts.
All right.
And I think that's about it for me.
Nope. So you see Dot slam the zombie. I'm rolling really bad today, guys. You're welcome. Slams his head into the zombie, splatting it against the wall. You see in the force of the slam, you see its head come off, some limbs just kind of flying. Why not? Limb confetti. And this one is gone. Next is Alina. Alina does have dark vision, and you don't, but Dot does. I was gonna say Dot do.
The Fey Fly would have moved forward with Lucy, so there is a little
Okay.
bit of light up there.
Okay. There's a bit of a bend there, but you do see other creatures coming in.
Sorry.
As you see this creature come in, Alina's gonna go for it. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Just a war cry.
Yeah.
A Norris war cry.
He heard me in distress.
Okay, but who was it? Okay, they hit. You see, as you all see this new challenger step into the ring, you see that they are different from the zombies. They are not falling apart. They are a full being. Their skin is a sickly green. Their eyes are glowing to match the pale pallor of the skin. Pallor. And you see splatters of gore and blood on it as if it's been feasting on things. But she does hit. I already did my damage over here. It is a lot, but it is not dead. Next, I'll say it's this guy's turn. It's going to, let's see. Da-da-da-da. That does not hit. So it tries to bite at her, but it does not hit. Next, it is Anthony. Anthony, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
You're trying to meet or beat a 15.
Oh boy. I think I'll just use one of those nat 20s our dear lovely viewers gifted us.
Yeah, because this is a viewer affected game.
Yes.
You use a nat 20, and while your vision was out, you were unconscious. You had almost views and your memories of your time in no man's land, but your eyes fly open. You intake a dusty, musty breath with the air that's in this mine. And you see that there are people still in front of you fighting. Rollin is next to you. Soon is next to you. That is your turn.
Colin
And
has
any-
cracked some ammonium carbonate in your nose.
Yeah.
God, it smells. He just kind of pats Ron gently and stands up, and he'll get up behind Freya if he can.
You can move. Yeah, I'll say that. That's fine.
And Freya will just kind of honk her way over to Elena's side.
Okay.
And she will do what she do best.
That hits.
Must make a dex save.
Dex. 8. Why am I am I rolling so badly today?
Should I put the 2d4s on?
On the DM? No, it's fine.
So 3 fire damage to this new pal. As
Okay.
Freya just honks excessively loud. Soon we'll
Ah!
go up here.
I apologize.
When
to
Anthony
everyone
makes it
else.
up next to Lucy. Oh, good. You're awake from your nap. Feel better?
Much. Ryland gave me something very horrible to smell. It was gross.
Gross.
You see this duder here is on fire, but still up. Looks very, very rough and on fire. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. From that, you do hear things are still coming. I will say you can just see more bodies coming in, flushing out. My cat was screaming now. But that is their turn, is walking all the way there. Rollin, back up top. What you doing, boy?
Up to about here. And he's gonna sling. The first one next to Alina, and then if it hits, it'll bounce the top one.
Okay.
Swing from the tabletop. Damn it! 21!
21 hits.
Can you help me? 6 on the first, and
It is down.
7 on the second.
Okay, that one's still up. What
And
type of
it's
damage you said it was?
Magical bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning. How do you want to take care of that first one that's next to Alina?
Anthony gets up to Lucy and just goes, Rollin gave me something smelly, and then a sling bullet whizzes past his ear. And it'll strike like dead middle of the forehead, this zombie.
Mhm.
Hits the cave wall behind it, and then ricochets off to the next one.
Yeah, it does that. Yes, it
Sorry,
does.
your head's in the way.
Try not to cut my ear. This is a very new body. I'd like to keep it as unscarred as possible.
Mr. Silverhorn, you should be used to people shooting next to your ear.
He just goes, well, yes, sure. Don't kill us.
Is that your entire turn, Rollin? Yes. Lucy, up to you now.
All right, she's not going to bother moving her hex again. She's not going to waste the bonus action. She will move forward to this duder. What up, friend? And she is going to... I don't like that. She's going to hit it with her sword as a part of casting Booming Blade.
Okay.
Gosh, I have so many dice to roll.
I'm not sorry.
I'm doing math. 22.
22.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. They're gonna take... Let me read. I have to reread this. If you don't hit the target summons the weapons attacks normal effects and then become sheathed. Okay. So it will... Are these undead?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I'll roll the extra damage. 6 points regular damage. 6 points radiant. And with her bonus action, she will start a blade song.
Ooh, what does your blade song sound like?
It's not actually a song. It's more like... It's more like, you know,
Uh-huh.
when you see, like, dancers with, like, the fake swords that they're dancing with? It's more something like that. Like, she's just flipping it around and it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the sound of the blade just going through the air really fast. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
All right. Yeah, you hear the sound of metal flying quickly through the air, in a way that you see. Would you be using it in a way that a dancer does?
I
Since
haven't
you are,
thought
in
that
fact-
far ahead, so let's not make anything canon.
Okay.
I would also like to point out we've hit 100%.
We can take a moment to clap for that. We'll talk about that after the game.
Sorry.
But as you hear this metallic hum through the air, you start your blade song. Let's see. Next. Fibble to do.
That's me.
That's you.
Fib's gonna scoot up right here in this nice little spot. And she is going to spread around some hurt. She will attack the one to her right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That'll be 11 bludgeoning damage and 7 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
He's still up.
Yes.
All right, she's going to attack that same one a second time. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
All right, and that'll be a 10 bludgeoning damage and 4
Mhm.
radiant damage. You know what's fun about that?
Yes, please tell me what's fun about that.
That's a natural 1, and she still hit. These blesses are
I
terrifying.
hate this. And I can't take that away from you because to me, like, it'll still hit.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
That's strategy,
Like
Honestly,
when a
baby.
paladin rolls a nat 1 but has plus 14 to everything.
Yeah.
My bonus action, I'm gonna send Dot back a little ways. And she's just gonna park herself right there until next turn.
Yep.
Dot's just like turning or like walking backwards with her head down in the way that, like, you know, a critter does right before they charge.
Mm-hmm. I love it. As you're fighting, you see another buddy come in right next to Alina and Lucy. It's gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger bite. So if it cries and let it go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Lucy! It's gonna hit you. Let's see. Does a 13 hit you?
No, my AC is up to 18 now with my blade song. She just shimmies on out of the way.
You know, I was like, wow, this is a lot. But the dice are not in my favor. But I like how efficient you guys are being.
Boy, you're gonna hate my next move.
It's a game. We're playing together and having fun.
Oh no, I'm having fun. Trust me. Whatever frustration, it's not really. I love playing with you guys. I'm also rolling really good against myself, so like a natural 20. So that's 5 plus 2. That's 7, so it's 14 plus 3. That's 20 points of damage. This one's gone. So he just kind of showed up and was like, hey. And then Alina just kind of came in with her flame tongue sword and was like, nah.
I have to say, that's a good trait for a DM to have. Roll poorly for the monsters, but well for the NPCs.
Right? But I'm enjoying this. That one is gone. She's actually going to shimmy on over here. Behind, I'll clear this up for you guys. Behind that, and she will try and hit 13 hits. Oh no, why did you roll? I'm confused. Whatever. 12. It's still up. And that one's no, that's this one. This one's gonna try and take a swipe at you, Fib.
That's good.
Does a 18 hit.
Does not. Clangs off of her breastplate.
You see these claws? These ones actually have claws. You see almost these bony protrusions coming from their hand, and it tries to grasp at your skin, but it just hits the metal, adding another scratch to your beat up plate. Next, Anthony, it is you.
All right. Would you like me to roll another whiz save? As these
I
are...
will say no because you are aware of them coming in.
Okay. Then I'll move up here. Grit my teeth, hating all the ghouls in my life. And I will bonus action rage. Go in for my Warhammer hit. Cool.
Yep.
For 21 and a nat 20.
Yep.
So the first one is 5 bludgeoning, 2 rage, 11 radiant.
Okay.
Second hit is 16 bludgeoning, 16 radiant, I think. Yes. 2 rage.
Yeah, that one's down on the first hit. Would you like to transfer your second hit?
Yes, I'll go and transfer it to the second guy.
Okay, you do that. You transfer it to the second guy. That is a total of 32. I know math. It's down. How do you take these two ghouls down at the same time?
I think with the memories of his past just kind of edging into his mind, he just goes into this deep primal rage and kind of loses himself to that anger for a bit before he comes out of it and kind of shakes off his warhammer and looks around and says, "Next." I think it'll just beep along soon.
Lucy's fucking beaming at him.
The dust settles as you do not see any more coming at you. It seems that this small horde that was sent out your way is done.
Rollins gonna step up to one of the ones that he headshotted, and can I make a medicine check to discern how long these things have been dead? I'm sorry, Mr. Silverhorn, I might have confused the smelling salts with the bath salts.
What? As he just looks to you.
There you go. That snapped him out of it. 22.
22. It's strange. You know the effects of necrotic magic. You understand that when you're hit with necrotic magic, it does almost speed up the decaying process. They're pretty fresh. You can tell from mostly the clothes, as they are not rotted away. They are not extremely dirty, but the flesh itself is much more decayed than the clothes. So, in your professional opinion, they have not been here long, but they were definitely hit with some sort of necrotic magic.
Oh, definitely some sort of necromancy at play here. And I don't mean, what's it? A wraith bite or a wraith claw to the ankle. Or is it ghouls? I can't.
Do you think it's an actual necromancer?
I think there's a third party at work, yes.
All right. Well,
Someone's doing this on purpose?
you'd be surprised at what people will do on purpose, dear.
So you could tell by the swelling of the frontal lobe here. It's probably not mind control. It is literally they're turning people into zombies.
Lucy actually gets down close with Rowan and looks at the brain.
You see, the frontal lobe here is it deals with problem solving, movement, and social interaction. But the swelling is very irregular, and he'll go off on a tangent.
She'll listen.
Taking this tangent. You do see your rage subsides Anthony S's Elena's, and she kind of looks around. I would like to think that was it, but I don't think so.
Agreed.
You said Mr. Rollin, was it?
Yeah, that's me.
You said that someone's creating these.
Well, for the most part, I don't see any. Did he see any injuries that might indicate, like, was it like a right that a white that's what it is. Like when you get slain by one of those, you rise as a zombie the next day. Sort of deal.
You see claw marks.
All right. Well, it's either a necromancer or there are bigger, badder undead down there that could turn people into more undead.
All right.
Which is why, you know how in some tropes there is that stalwart hero that hides their injury. Don't do that. Tell me if you're injured, please.
All right.
We had one of those back in the war. It didn't end up pretty.
So, should we keep going this way or go that way?
I don't know. What do you think? Squish, squish.
Let's point down towards where Freya is. That way, I suppose.
Okay. Are you just walking in? Perceptions, what are you doing?
I'll send Soon in again, see if he can sense anything.
Okay. Are you having him turn on his big this is where I am beacon?
He'll wander in and do it when he's a bit away from the party. So it's more socialized or focused on him, so he can turn it off again.
Okay. Place Soon where you would like.
I can't see him, but I'm gonna place him about there.
Okay. As you send our little Soon in, you see a bright flash of light. Roll me a perception check.
11. He did much better this time, guys.
You see a bright flash of light, and as soon as the light is on, you hear not only panic screeches from Soon, but you also hear this horrible, horrible growl, screech coming from inside. And that's where we'll take a break.
All right, y'all. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere unless you're grabbing a drink, tweeting at us, or just
Good chat.
Yeah.
Push.
My brain train just derailed, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.
We'll be back.
We're back. Hey, everybody. We're still alive.
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
I'm breathing just fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. Just making sure. Hi everyone, we're back. We'll jump straight into it. As you finish just this wave of zombies and ghouls, there's a little breather. You heard soon give a panic beep as they lit up, and then after the panic beep you see the lights just go off and turn off. But you also heard a undead screech. And then you see Soon sculling back in. And then just hiding behind Lucy.
Well, that didn't sound good. She'll scoop him up.
He's beeping frantically at you. The two first little legs almost like just like
Oh no.
Anthony.
I'll
Take
just
this.
pick up Soon and kind of tuck him away on my shoulder. He says it's big and scary. He doesn't like it.
I guess we know what to expect down that way.
Excellent.
Do you hear some footsteps moving? What are you doing?
Freya has positioned herself in the tunnel, so when she sees it or if it's within range, she'll fire blast it. Well, we have some warning for when it approaches.
Fib will stand behind Freya and then place Dot in a good position for it to charge if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Lena will stand over here.
Freya actually climbs up on top of Dot and gives a triumphant honk.
Oh no.
We've made a weaponized flamethrower and mobilized it. It's fine.
And she's adorable.
She's something.
She's so tiny.
She's sassy.
Mm-hmm.
She picked it up from you.
They pick up all
I'm
their
sorry.
They pick up all their best traits from me.
Yes, increasingly so.
I didn't think that you could make geese any scarier, but somehow you managed it.
Give them a flamethrower. Geese are terrifying.
You should see what she does with her force. We won't be using that here.
Well, she needs to take me out to dinner first.
As you're conversing about the cuteness of your flamethrower, you do hear heavier footsteps. Are you waiting?
So, big thing through there. Do we go try and clear out another tunnel, or do we take it on?
Let's take it on. This is our job.
All right.
Miss Alina,
Yes.
know specifically where these tunnels empty out, or is that main entrance the only way in?
I believe that's the main entrance. It's not a big. It is a mining town, but it's not that big. Big enough to have multiple entrances.
Just in the off chance we get swarmed, I am a cleric. I can turn undead.
Oh, thank God.
But that might force them deeper in the mine, which might not be the best thing.
Well, what we would want to do is clear out the mines, and
I'm just saying, if we get overwhelmed.
if we start getting overwhelmed, we need to retrieve. There's no point in dying here and becoming one of them. We go and leave and see to come back and fight another day.
Speaking of which, did anyone even take a hit?
Yes, no, not injury, but
Emotionally, I would assume.
yes.
You can
To
cry
your
about it
pride.
later.
My ego's a bit bruised, but, you know.
Well, if
Alina
it-
just claps your shoulder.
Well, it wouldn't have gotten bruised if it wasn't so big.
True. It's hard not to hit.
You see, as you're walking, you can see over Freya because she's small, but you see another figure. Steps heavier. Their footsteps not as clumsy as zombies or even ghouls. As you see a whole kitted out, armored corpse. They look to you with a pale white skin, pale white hair, as you see the eyeless sockets of a skull with skin almost pulled tightly over it look your way, and you hear a growl. Roll initiative!
Yay!
Yay!
Oh.
Let me clear out this initiative 1 second. There we go, now roll initiative!
Boopy.
I'm not gonna roll advantage on that because I can't.
Okay. Lucy, did you roll? You're muted, love.
I'm working on it. It's
Okay, so as
There it
you
is.
see this creature, there we go. I know words. Come forward. Did you have a prepared action for Freya, correct?
Yes,
Go ahead.
Freya does what she does best and needs to make a dex save.
A dex save. I said I was using 12. I said I was using actual dice, and I'm not.
But the DM's been rolling so well lately.
11 fire.
11 fire. Alright. It is. Okay, 11 fire. Hey, where's my pencil? 11.
DM, this is a
Yes.
bridge or a hallway that this creature's on?
It is a hallway.
Okay.
Do we still have the double bless from Rollin?
Bless is off, but the emboldening bond still has a couple more minutes on it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, it is a bridge. Can you repeat what you were asking after that? Because Sorry, it is... we'll say it as a hallway. So, it's not... No, wait, is it? No, it's a bridge, my bad.
Okay. So Anthony, going first, will zip up into that space. Roll that whiz save.
Anthony, no!
Hey, he got a nat 20 on that save. It's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He will re-rage. Da, da, da. Ba, ba, ba. A nat 20 for a 27 and a 9. Oh, plus the d4 on attacks, you said? So 11 for that 9.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lena will just move here because she can't make her way through. So it's a total of 9 damage.
No, he rolled a 11 for the second hit, a nat 20 for the first hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Nat 20 does.
Okay, so 2 rage, 15 bludgeoning, And 17 radiant.
Okay. Let me double check. Bludgeoning. Okay.
And if possible, if you're okay with it, he'll move behind this creature.
You cannot squeeze past that.
Okay.
It's a very small bridge, small hallway.
Okay.
Next, it is Rollin. Sorry, I have a lot of things to a lot of tabs to look at. But you do hit it. It is still up.
Mhm.
Boy, howdy, saying if you hated your rolls before.
Mm-hmm.
Rollin will make a circular motion with his hands and then shoot out two basically syringes at Fib and Anthony. Why are you laughing? I'm casting protection from good and evil. Undead have disadvantage on attack and spells against both of them.
I love you.
Anthony's just vibing in his rage. Now he's really vibing.
Okay. Let me do something here real quick. Oof. Okay. Next. Is that your entire turn?
And Rollin will say,
Good.
well, make some space for this bastard. We all want to hit the pinata.
Give me a moment to do it.
If you wish for your turn, you could have moved backwards because you still have your movement. But
Yeah, he would have provoked an opportunity he didn't want to
Yeah.
provoke.
Lucy, it is your turn. You see through Anthony what's going on. You can't really get to it as they are in an entrance, kind of bottlenecked, one person at a time type of thing.
Can she see this thing? If she like looks around.
You can see parts of it, yeah.
Okay. She gonna drop a hex on him.
Okay.
So that's gonna go up.
Let me mark it.
And then since she can't get in there to make a melee attack, we're gonna 3rd level magic missile him.
Okay.
So that's 3, 5 total?
5 magic missiles in total?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Everybody duck.
And then he just kind of sidesteps.
Freya's a goose.
Yeah, Freya's,
Yeah.
Freya's only ankle high.
I hate you.
So he takes 18 points of damage from that.
Okay. Can you send me the text of the
Protection from good and evil.
no magic missile?
Ah, okay.
Yep. I will post it in Zoom for you.
Thank you. I need to double check something.
Boop. And for chat, you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 4 force damage to its target. The darts all strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several.
Okay. I will say with the wording, because it is darts, you can get them through past Anthony. So yeah, that is a total of what?
I think oh gosh, it cleared out. I think I said 18?
18. I believe so, if
Yeah,
I'm not
18.
mistaken.
Yeah. She rolled max on a few of those d4s. Good girl.
Good girl. God, there I have too many tabs open. 18. Well, I shouldn't have. It's looking real rough, guys.
Good. And is this over here? Is this on the side
This
of him?
is
Is this a wall or is this
this
like...
is a wall. This
Okay.
is a wall.
All right, then she'll just stay where she is since she can't get a
Okay.
better vantage.
Uh,
And that's her turn.
this, oh, that is your turn. Wait, did I skip someone? No. That is your turn. Yep. And it's looking rough, but it is set on a path, and it is going. I'm gonna roll my physical dice, see if I have any more luck with that.
At disadvantage if you're trying to hit
At
Anthony.
disadvantage of trying to hit Anthony. Okay, that doesn't hit.
You have to hit a 16.
Okay. Okay, I think that hits. Okay, that one hits.
Okay.
Okay. And it's gonna try. Go ahead. You take 7 points of necrotic damage, and then please make me a con saving throw.
All right.
Owie. Oof.
19
19.
plus 20, because he rolled a 1 on his D4.
Okay, that's fine. You are okay. But it hurts. It stings. It's a big owie.
Wait, what is the damage?
It was 7 necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
He's not resistant to that.
God, I have so many tabs. I'm so sorry. Fit, but it's your turn. Anthony's currently blocking your way.
That is true. Okay, play ball with me here. Or
Mhm.
don't. That it's up
Okay.
to you. I would like to attempt one of two things.
Okay.
I would either like to make some sort of skill check to try and vault myself over Anthony with my shepherd's crook and land on the other side of the white. I'm assuming it's a white. I don't know what it is. Or hook Anthony with my shepherd's crook and yank him out of there so I can take his place.
You can't vault yourself as the ceiling is not that high.
Okay.
If you want to hook Anthony, you will have to make a grapple check. As he does not know that you're doing that, and that would be your action, is switching places with him.
Okay.
I would say she has advantage because he can't see her and he doesn't know what's happening.
I will do that.
I will say sure.
Typically, if you're raging, you have advantage on athletics checks, so it would basically just be.
It's a flat roll.
So a grapple means I have to contest you.
Yeah.
So you roll flat, I'll roll with advantage. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. 11. Okay.
19. Yank!
Yeah. Whoop.
Very old cartoony style. You see a shepherd's crook go around your waist and just whoop.
We'll trade spots with them.
Yep.
Yes,
And
so
as she does so, she's just like, I can't protect you when you're over there!
Oh!
Yank.
He's just more startled. He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah. I believe the rule, incorrect other DMs at the table, correct me if I'm wrong. If you are forcefully moved, there's no attack of opportunity on you.
You are correct.
Yes.
So I will not
Thank
correct
you.
you because you are right.
And you can move
Okay.
into that space, Vimal.
Yeah. You can boop.
I do that.
Because Freya's tiny, so you can move past her.
Now we have the same problem, only I get to be here instead.
Yeah. Next is Alina's turn, and she's just like, okay. She's just holding an action.
Freya just honks at her.
Yeah. Oh wait, it actually was the second white's turn, but it can't do much other than like do the same thing. Like it's rawr. It's just
Sorry.
bottlenecked.
I'm sorry, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
2 of them now. People walk, or things walk, and they come out of places and they join in fights sometimes. Lena does the same thing. It's your turn, Anthony. Fib's in
Anthony.
front of you.
Yep. Freya will climb up on top of Fib, and Anthony will cast Fairy Fire on these whites as he drops rage.
Okay. How long was your spell last, Rollin?
Which one?
Both.
The D4 emboldening bond lasts for 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
And protection from good and evil lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Good. Fairy Fire. Each object. Any creature in the area when spells cast outline.
So he's
Okay.
setting the Fairy Fire at the first guy and sending it backwards so it doesn't hit Fib.
It is a cube. So
Okay.
if you're starting at the first guy, it is
Mhm.
encompassing everyone. You can't.
I'm placing the cube like on top, like the edge of the cube on top of the guy, then pushing it forward away from.
Okay, so you have Fib,
Mhm.
and you have the white, and then you have another white.
Yeah.
Things are being blocked. You can see through to the first white, so you can start at that point, but it would encompass Fib as well. Because you don't have a clear view of the area. So you have to
Okay.
be able to see the point that you're starting it at.
I would start it at the white and
Okay.
then push it backwards away from Fib.
But it is a 20-foot cube, so if you started at the white, it is the center, so it would go 20 feet away from it. Does that make sense?
Yes, okay. Then I won't do that. Because I don't want it to hit Fib.
That's fine. They're gonna have disadvantage against me anyway. It'll flatten out essentially.
Okay.
And still have advantage against them.
And
I also have a save to make, so I might even make that save.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
Which
okay.
I have a plus D4 too anyway.
Okay, so I'll just do that, set it,
Mhm.
and push it forward.
The
DC
party
is
from
14.
the enemies and themselves.
Like, in character, I imagine, like, Antony is, like, harumphing behind her, trying to figure out how to do this, and she just says, just do it!
So everyone within that cube makes a dex save. It's
Okay.
14 to beat.
One is a natural 20, and the other one is a 16, so they both save.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll one, Fib.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm really good at dex saves. I'm proficient in them. But I got a 7 on that and then rolled a 1 on that D4, so it's an 8.
So
No.
you see... Fib, you're outlined in a bluish greenish light, and these things have advantage against you. And you see the spell trying to take hold in them as well, but they seem to just shake it off. Like, just no.
Freya from Fib's shoulder will force a dex save on them.
Because Freya is tiny, so she can climb on Fib. Dex, what's the dex? 14.
14.
One makes it, the other one doesn't. So the first one is a dead.
Okay. I think he takes half if they save.
Okay. So it is...
Yes,
6
takes
fire.
half.
Okay.
6 fire, so the other one takes 3. Alright, that is Anthony.
Rollin, it is up to you. I'm just gonna move Freya there.
Sees Fib get outlined in fairy fire, slowly massages the side of his eyes. Points at the white. I have a clear shot, right? Maybe, no.
There is Fib in front of you. What are you trying to do?
I was gonna cast a firebolt at it.
You
But
can roll a hit.
But if Fib is in the way, that might be like giving.
I will say you can roll a hit. If you succeed, you hit it. If you fail, you will hit Fib.
Nope. Rollin will stand there and just yell, "Open up the bloody path."
Lucy, it is your turn. Would you like to hold an action, Rollin?
Yes, to
Uh,
firebolt the first white through that door.
Okay.
Is the one that Lucy hexed still up, or is this a different one?
This is a different one, the one that you had
Okay.
died.
Okay. She'll move her hex to it. And yeah. So that's her bonus action. Yeah, she's gonna hold an action and prep for a melee attack. Sorry,
Okay.
Rollin, I'm gonna get in front of you here. So I'll be within 5 feet of it.
You do that. So you prep your attack as well. Fib.
Fib will attack twice and then back up, provoking.
Okay.
Assuming she doesn't kill it here. 29 to hit.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna
Nine
be. Oh, let me double check and making sure that I'm not double blessed here. Okay. So 9 bludgeoning damage and 6 radiant.
Okay.
And then 26 to hit with 10 bludgeoning damage and 6 radiant.
Okay.
She backs up, provoking an attack.
Yep.
Which
You
you'll be
sure
making it
do.
flat right now. on her.
Yeah, because it has advantage, but it has disadvantage at the same time. So, flat, green for undead. Okay. Does a 14 hit you?
Does not. Clang.
Clang.
As she does so, Dot begins to charge forward, and she says, "Stop!"
Wait a minute.
And then Dot will just stop here and kind of like stomp and snort uncertainly.
Okay. It is the white's turn as it moves forward. You're all holding attacks.
Does that firebolt go off?
Yep.
Everything goes off. Alina's goes off. Lucy's goes off. Rollin's goes off. So let's go by order. Rollin, you're actually, yeah. Rollin, go first.
19 to hit.
It hits.
17 fire damage.
Okay. Lucy, you're next.
Sorry, I was muted. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
And is this undead?
Yes.
Okay. So it'll take 8 slashing and 1 radiant plus 3 necrotic.
Coolio. Next, it's also Lena's. She will. Sorry, my brain train just left the station. Give me a second. That is 8 plus 6. God, I gotta do math now. That's 14. That hits. Why are you double? That's what I want to know. I don't understand why you're double. Let me do something here real quick. Okay, there we go. 12.
Now, see, if Soon can just move over here onto this little lip next to the wall, we will have him completely flanked on nearly all sides.
So
It's like a party.
As it walks out, it goes to slash at Anthony, and then all you see is what did you hit it with, Lucy? Your short sword?
Mhm.
All you see is 2 swords. One going into its gut, which is yours. The other one going towards its shoulder, this flaming sword. And then Rollin's firebolt just hit it straight on in the face.
This is fun.
Just a real quick reminder for me, weren't most of you military trained?
Nope.
Yes.
Alina pipes up. Yeah.
No.
Ah, that explains it then.
And this white is dead. It is deaded without doing anything. It is deaded.
That's good.
Bottleneck something long enough, it dies.
Because
Yeah.
I was about to say, if it was going for Anthony,
Yeah.
I have Sentinel, so if anything within 5 feet attacks anything not me, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I mean, you can also add that on top, see how much overkill it does.
She bonks an already dead white.
Bonk.
And then he just watches it crumble.
Lucy's gonna get down next to it and investigate it, see if it has anything neat on it.
Sure. Go ahead. Make me an investigation check.
What? Why are you holding up?
There too?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can
There
only
were two,
investigate
yeah.
one, so I'm doing the one
Yeah,
that
there are two.
we just sliced and diced. What did I roll? 18.
So you see that what it's wearing studded leathers. A little bit more beat up now that you kind of killed it. Again. It has a longsword and a longbow.
She will take the longsword and the longbow and hand them over to Anthony to put back in his arsenal.
He
I
tucks them away.
With that roll, you also find they're basically dog tags. They are dog tags. That have a name. Their name is Joseph Simon.
She'll collect them and just stick them in her pocket.
Okay.
Does anyone want to investigate the other one, or do you want Lucy to do
You can do it.
it? Dead things don't bother her.
Alright, let me see that slash. He'll turn to Anthony.
Oh,
20
show.
Fib
22
is
on the
already-
second one.
What are you saying, Fib?
Fib is already chewing him out.
Oh,
When
what?
Rollin comes over.
Ah, look, this is my job. This is... Hello, fingers.
Yeah, Alina pipes up. You're not supposed to bottleneck them with just you in there.
I can pretty much take them. Thank you. Stop poking it. Thank you, Rylan.
Gosh, I love having you all with us. It's like I don't even have to annoy him and yell at him now.
You
Goes back
find-
down into the guts.
Yeah, you find the same supply ammunition, a longsword, a longbow. You find a few personal affix. You find some necklaces. Nothing fancy, but one that holds a gem that's quartz, the same thing that is mined here. But nothing personal more than that.
Okay, there's no dog tags on this one.
No, dog
Okay.
tags at this one.
She'll pocket the necklace with the dog tags and hand over the weaponry to Anthony.
You start stuffing away weapons in weird spots. And like, I can handle myself. Thank you.
He
I am
hands
not...
him-
Alina looks to you as like, as someone who was a lieutenant, correct?
Yes.
You know that you're not the only one that's supposed to take on a fight. You're supposed to work in a group.
Yes, but as we can see, we are fine. We've handled it.
I've
Thank
been
you.
traveling with him for months, and I still haven't gotten that through his head, but good luck.
Right. Look, I can handle... Looks at whatever this creature is.
Yeah,
The
like when
nurse.
you fell unconscious just by looking at it.
That was then, this is now.
Oh, you should have seen him when we were face to face with the vampire. That was fun.
Yes.
Rollin's gonna hand Anthony 2 small white pills and a health potion.
Thank you.
Penicillin.
Okay.
Alina will look to you. You are a lieutenant. Act like one. And she'll turn
I'm not a lieutenant anymore. Make that very clear to everybody. But thank you. Back to the matter at hand. These are sophisticated undead.
Yes.
What necromancers make sophisticated undead?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Right. Freya's on your shoulder, Fib. It's fine.
Okay. Before Antony steps away, she like hooks him with her shepherd's crook again, and she says, "Promise me that you won't run in without any help."
All right, I promise.
She bonks him with it gently, and lets him up.
Smiles and just kind of squeezes her shoulder gently. It's like when the wolves attacked.
I really like her.
Are you moving inwards?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you move inward, Elena will look to y'all. We should set up at least a line of defense and placements. Clearly, Anthony, Fib, and I are the bigger targets, easier to hit, harder to hit, but we can take more hits. You, Miss Lucy, and Mr. Rollin, you two are, as I can see, spellcasters, long range.
I can
Buffing.
melee too.
All right. Miss Lucy, if you do melee, if you flank them with one of us, it'll be an easier way to hit. They'll be distracted on both sides.
Never
Lucy
been part
just
of a...
slow blinks at this lady who's giving her orders after being here for 10 minutes.
I've never really been a part of a group where I've had such a meaty front wall.
Hmm.
Oh, if you think he's meaty now, you should have seen him before. Much more muscular.
Meteor or meteor?
Meteor!
But I do have a spell in my arsenal that allows you to take... Well, it basically boosts your metabolism so you get a little bit quicker. I don't know who I'm going to target with that now that we have so many. I'll figure it out.
Fib's going to use her hook to superimpose herself to the front of the group.
No.
She says, "I'll take the lead. Nothing can get past me."
Yeah.
She just kind of knocks against the wall with the hook. And then she points at Dot and says, "Dot will take up the caboose, and so that she can protect anyone back there."
All right.
And I also think it's funny that the shepherd's taking the lead.
Shepherds are guides.
I just like that she said caboose instead of follow up the rear.
Would you rather Fanny?
That means something else in Undercommon.
Are there trains in this situation?
Not yet.
Well, then that makes no sense.
The back of the caravan is caboose.
Look, an anachronism.
There's a dragon
Anthony
born
has to
somewhere with a
invent the
nosebleed.
Warforge.
We're all ready to go in.
Freya's going to stay on Fib's shoulder.
Okay.
The extra line of defense. And fire.
All right.
Mostly fire.
I'll follow your leads. This is your group. Ready?
Ready, spaghetti. Let's go.
We go. Fib can't see in the dark.
No, she cannot.
Lucy will send the Fayfly up ahead with Fib.
All right. We go.
So you have some dim light.
Am I in the middle? Have I been regulated to the middle?
Just go! Lucy's gonna shove you in front of her and follow behind you.
All right. I wanted to make sure I knew where I was hitting things.
It'll be Fib, Drow, spellcasters, and Dot.
All right. As you walk in, you do see that there is an entryway up ahead that leads to what is a dead end, since they had just started mining this entrance. And then you see another entrance to your right. You see, it is not it is also a newer entrance, as it does not have the proper support it usually does. Um, and it's strange because the rock in this mine is gray, but as you go in, you see the gray fading into a darker gray, into a charcoal gray, black, onyx, a deep, deep, almost void-like black stone. This tunnel that you're in is made out of that black stone. So this one leads to the dead end. And then there's this one that continues.
All right. Fib kind of peers down that dead end suspiciously, and then she starts walking down this hallway.
Okay.
I think she's going to burn another spell slot for one more primeval awareness, just to check if there's still undead around.
There are, specifically in that direction.
Great. She keeps going.
You keep going, and Alina will go up behind you, and she'll put her hand on your shoulder and says, I see another figure up ahead.
They
And
will pause long enough for the Fey fly to get close enough to illuminate it.
yeah, sorry. I don't know why. There we go. You see the path.
reveal selection tool is not always the best.
No, for some reason it hid it instead of revealed it. You see straight to this line, and you are able, even with the soft glow, you're able to see a figure up ahead in what seems to be a wider cavern.
Well, okay, so this is a wider tunnel, so we're less worried about bottlenecking here.
This tunnel, this part of the tunnel that you're going in here, oh, that's not the right thing. Come on, please click. Come on. It's not. I don't know, it's not. Anyway, the tunnel that you see up ahead, it is a tunnel just as small, but it does open up into a bigger area. You
Right.
see.
Has the figure noticed us?
It does seem like it's on alert because you did make noise. There was fighting noises outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I will see. With a natural one, it doesn't see you.
Amazing. Fib will kind of look back briefly and say, we have eyes on one of them. Should we just run in?
Let's get a surprise on them. Send the goose in.
Okay. Fib will move forward with the goose.
Okay. Are y'all still moving in a straight line down that way?
Yes.
So you are moving this way, Fib?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move y'all. Students with one of y'all. You do see it opens up to a wider cavern. Okay, now my Roll20 tools decide to work. Yeah, you do see it up to a wider cavern. You can only see part of it, but you do see one figure in there. And make me a perception check if you want.
Okay. I always want to make a perception check. That's a flat 10.
Flat 10. You can hear there's more than one body movement. Especially, you hear a lot larger footsteps.
All right. I think Fib.
You also hear a scream.
A scream?
A scream.
Like somebody in danger?
Like a scream, like somebody screaming.
Oh, okay. I think Fib panics and runs in.
Okay, go ahead and move, and go ahead and I will say you get one attack of a surprise attack.
I will move in to the room close enough for Goose, shoulder Goose, to be a problem.
Yeah.
But she's mostly just trying to get a look at the rest of the room.
As you enter the rest of the room, you see it. It is a cavern with rough black stone walls on, but in juxtaposition of that, you see the floor made of the same stones, completely smooth and level. In it, you see grooves depicting arcane symbols and making their way into this spiral formation. Uh, the grooves that make this formation are filled with a dark red liquid. As you look around and you see not just another white, but when you look to your left, you see this
Oh!
enormous creature. As you look over, you see this tall, gaunt skeletal figure with a very obvious rib cage, but it has these muscular, undulating features under it, as its weirdly shaped skull turns to look at you with glowing yellow eyes in its socket. It makes a weird. If a skull could smile,
Eh.
you see this creepy missing tooth, almost carved in smile on its face. As you also see a figure within its rib cage, screaming.
Gross. I love it.
Please roll me initiative while Fib makes her surprise attack.
Since Freya only saw this white, that's the one she's targeting.
Surprise attack, come from above.
So dex save for the white.
11.
Oh, there's my initiative button. Ha ha ha! Great. Rolled a natural one on my initiative. Oh, Fib.
You
Never
still
change.
get your surprise attack.
Okay. I will accept.
Hmm.
Bop.
Where did you go?
Am I still blessed? Would the
I
bless have worn off by now?
I would say since it was casted and you've had these few moments between battles, the 10 minutes have passed.
Seems about right. That'd be a 12 to hit then.
12 does not hit.
Oh no.
Can you put that back into descending order? Anthony rolls with advantage, so I have to roll twice.
So as you take out your shepherd's crook to try and hit it like you've done so many times in these past horde fights, it clings off its armor and it looks to you with a strange snarl on its face. Anthony, it is your turn. You just know Fib went in there with Freya. Can you please make Freya's damage as well? Because she was part of the surprise attack.
Yes.
So dex saving throw, correct?
Yeah. And then it's 9 fire if it fails, or and half if it saves.
It saves, so that is 4. Math, I know math.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll move up in behind here. makes a wisdom saving throw because you don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
that is.
you please make me a wisdom saving throw.
He's just like, oh, fuck. Plus the D4.
Please roll me a d10. You don't have d4s anymore. Bless
Right.
and yeah.
Plus,
Cool,
in my
cool.
emboldening thing, faded.
Okay, so a D10. 2.
Okay. Anthony, you let's see. Roll me a d3 on roll 20.
3.
3. You are incapacitated as you feel tears welling in your eyes and you start weeping. Tell me why.
Oh, why? It brings back a memory. The friend he made in battle, the one he found purely by accident from another unit. And they became fast friends. The attack took that friend away, and it was one of the most devastating events of Anthony's life because they had become close.
As the creatures around you, unknown and known undead creatures, bring back these memories, you stand there incapacitated as this fear of loss, this fear and loss and sadness wash over you, and you start crying. Next, it is the Devourer's turn. You see that um hmm, all right. You see that this creature moves forward with its long bony hands and attacks, we'll say, roll a d2 for me. Or whatever, and odds and evens, whatever dice you wish.
Odds.
Okay. Odds. You see this creature move forward, and all of you in the tunnel that can see up ahead, you see the figure. Even if you don't have dark vision, you can see a sort of glow emanating from there. You see this large, huge figure coming over and swiping a hand up at Fib. Uh, does a 16 hit you?
Does not.
It does not. Um, you see it the swipe come at you, and you are able to see it in time and just move and swerve quickly, but you are now close and face to face with this creature and the humanoid that's within its ribcage, it seems, that has stopped struggling. Next, it is the white. I believe, yes, the white is going to try and attack you with a life drain. That does not hit. It'll also do a long sword. That also does not hit. It doesn't matter if it's digital or physical. I just rolled badly. But you see that this being already alerted to being attacked by this giant creature, you are very hyper aware, and you feel this two two longsword attacks hit at you, and again with your shepherd's group, you're able to maneuver your footsteps and swerve around as these two slashes from this creature's longsword just swipe through air, just missing you. Next, Lucy.
All right. I am still in the tunnel. Well, for starters, we'll start with her bonus action. She's gonna start a blade song. How far can I get with that movement? Yeah, we're gonna go for that corner. So she's gonna move kitty corner from Anthony, who's standing there crying, and boo boo. Spells. She's gonna cast Flaming Sphere. And she's gonna get it right behind that fella. So it'll go
Okay.
here.
Might I pause it
Hmm?
here next to the white and the fella?
Where?
That
between
little
the two?
corner right there. Yeah.
Yeah, because she would be able to see around them. So yeah, we'll put it there. If they end their turn within 5 feet of it, they'll need to make a dex save.
What is the size of it?
It is a 5-foot diameter sphere, and it has an additional 5-foot reach.
Okay, so 4 squares?
No, it's basically just it fits in a square, and then like the squares
Anything
around
within the
it.
5 squares around, within like the 5 foot around it. So just, yeah.
Okay, got it. Just gonna put that there. That's your flaming spear.
Excellent. If you want to give, if you want to have Jen give me a token while we
Yeah.
do this, because I'll be moving it.
Soon as your flaming spear
Okay.
now.
Thank you.
Excellent. Can you give me
I
permission to move him?
1 second.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, is that your entire turn?
Yes, that was
Does
movement.
it make damage? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that was movement, action, and bonus. No, there's no damage because I had to use my bonus action. I couldn't ram it into anything.
Okay. So does the damage start on their turn when they start within its radius?
They
or is
start
it.
it's on the end of their turn. So if they
Okay.
do not move out of that 5-foot space around it, they will be doing a dex save.
Okay. Rollin, it is your turn.
Okay. 35 feet of movement. He's gonna get up to haw. Actually, is this hallway 10 foot wide? Like we can do.
Yeah, I'll say that one's a bit wider. You can move around each other because you already moved. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. What? Can I tell what kind of duress Anthony is? Is this a fear effect?
It is not a fear effect.
Okay.
Would it be considered?
No.
No.
It's just
No,
a
it's
mental state that he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that we're here, taps the drow on the shoulder next to him, twins a haste spell on her, and then puts one on Fib.
Holy shit, okay. It's like feeling the adrenaline just pump through your body.
Go at him, champ. Make sure they don't hit me.
Right. Is that your entire turn?
As a bonus action, he's going to eat a 4th level spell slot to restore some sorcerer points.
You can definitely do that.
See if you can control that, Lucy.
Let's see. This motherfucker over here.
I'll put the effects of haste into the Zoom chat for you guys.
Thank you. Let's see. They're going to move. They're going to move. Right over here. I believe they can. Yeah, they can definitely do that. And they are going to right here. And they are going to go for you, Anthony, and that is with advantage because you're incapacitated.
That's
I
fair.
have a reaction.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Anything that attacks, anything within 5 feet of me that attacks.
Yeah,
something
and
that is
it
remaining
did
within
move
5
past you, so you would still get it. So yeah, go ahead.
Either way.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't exit my
Oh yeah, true. That's true.
19 to hit,
19 does hit.
10 bludgeoning
10.
damage,
Okay.
and 7 radiant.
13, 20. Okay, so you took a big chunk out of it with that. Does a 16 hit you, Anthony?
Yes.
Okay.
He can't do reaction because he's incapacitated. So.
Take 5 points of necrotic damage, and he will make another attack. I will assume a 22 hits you as well.
Yes.
That's a D10, D8, and take 1 second. There we go. Take 8 plus 2 is 10 slashing damage as well. It is not reduced because your raging would have dropped once you became incapacitated.
Yeah.
That is its turn. Next, Fib.
Okay. Fib does not like this thing that is attacking her downed friend. She's going to turn and Okay. Alright, I could alright, I'm not gonna do that. She's going to turn around and attack it twice. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
11 bludgeoning damage and 8 radiant.
Yeah. Yep,
Is
yep,
it
yep.
still up?
Let me double check. Let me do math. It's looking really rough, but it is.
Okay. I'm gonna do something that I should have done to begin with, actually. Dot comes running in, dodges around all her friends, and she will do a charge attack. 20. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, so 14.
Dot. Okay. I'm just gonna hit that button again to do the. Well, actually, hold on.
You could double what you have there or reroll, however you prefer.
Okay, it's gonna be 12 slashing damage. And then an additional 4 bludgeoning damage for the charge, and it needs to make a DC 12 strength saving throw or fall prone.
So it does take half from non-magical bludgeoning. But that is enough because it only had 6 hit points.
Nice.
So how does Dot take care of this?
It's another similar situation where she knocks it off balance, and then Dot comes in and then just knocks it completely over. And then snorts.
All right.
And then I still have, oh shoot, I'm hasted. I've got two more attacks that I'm going to turn on the big scary one.
Okay, go ahead, do that.
25 to hit.
It hits.
12 bludgeoning, 6 radiant, and 1 more attack.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. 20 to hit.
That hits.
10 bludgeoning, 6 radiant.
Okay. So that is... It does not like you.
I don't want you to. For that matter, do I just get this, or do I need to, or is this action economy? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna mark it.
Okay.
I will put the effects of this in the chat, but essentially it has disadvantage against anything that's not me.
Okay.
Ah, right. Cavalier Fighter.
Nice.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Uh,
gonna protect my friends.
Next, it is Alina as she's hasted and she does that kind of like, when you just get the adrenaline, you kind of do those 2 jumps and then she kind of just runs in with a flaming sword. And she's going to attack this thing twice. She's going for the big one. Oh, I used my SK 19. They both hit. 7. That's 9 because of rage. Show bonus action rage. That's 14. Let me double check. 12, okay, perfect. 14. She goes in with this big flaming spear and starts hacking away at it. Weirdly enough, it goes through what you think is just bony bone matter, but it just goes through it almost like flesh. Numbers. I know this. Yeah, that is okay plus. Okay, there we go. I did math, guys. Next, it is Anthony. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, I'll use one of my nat 20s our dear
Okay.
subscribers have given us because they're saving my ass today.
And
Alright.
that is your turn.
All right, and Shreya will bonus action spray fire over big bony guy,
Go ahead.
forcing a dex save.
Dex. Does not save.
So 12 fire to this guy.
12 fire. Ooh. It's
And
not
she
happy.
just beeps on Fib's shoulder.
You do that.
Mimicking soon.
Next, it is Big Bony Guy's turn. And it is going to... Okay. You see as it looks through each and every one of you. And you hear it do this strange, like, inhale, and it sounds strange because you don't know if it does have lungs or vocal cords, but you hear it as this the air in the room starts swirling. You see this magic swirl around you and almost pass through you with this cold chill. It's going to cast Soul Rend. So if each of you could please make me a Constitution saving throw. Except Rollin, I believe. Let me double check.
I'm in danger.
No, even Rollin.
Natural 1 for 3.
Oh no!
Okay.
26.
21.
17.
Lucy's is a 21.
Okay. Let me do one
My
for
name is
Alina.
I no longer have soul.
Just not save either. Anyone that... Oh, okay. Okay.
Me up, fam. Let's
do I
this.
have enough dice for that?
Oh, God.
Oh no!
1 second. I have a lot of dice.
If you kill Fibble, I
Maybe.
mutiny.
Maybe!
Oh, shit,
It's
that
fine.
needs-
I'm
that
a
needs to make
celestial
save, too.
warlock. I have 2 diamonds.
Okay.
Nice.
You can't revive people if you're dead.
Ooh. Oh shit, it's the coriander conundrum.
Okay, yep. It's going to...
I'm proficient in con saves.
Yep. Anyone that took that rolled lower than 18.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I'm taking out...
What damage is this?
I'll tell you in a second.
Concerns.
It doesn't matter. Freya's
Oh my
immune
god.
to all of it.
Dot failed
Yeah.
too.
No, not the goat!
Yeah.
Not the
too.
goat!
That is that a 7 or a 1? Okay, that's a 1. Okay. You
I'm
all
sorry.
take...
Was that the Skype call noise?
No, it was not. You all take 40 necrotic damage.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, boy.
Those of you
Okay.
that got 18 or more,
Uh-huh.
you take half of that, so you take 20.
Okay, so Freya just kind of breaks and poofs out of existence.
Dot falls over like a fainting goat.
So 40 necrotic, you said.
Yes.
Amazing.
What?
And let's see.
Sorry, what was the amount for if we saved? 40?
20.
Half of that, yeah.
Okay.
Freya's 5 off from 820, so she just made
Poor
it but
Freya.
failed. But
Uh,
Freya is no longer there.
Now, I will ask the DMs in my table because of this wording. Now, it says it can make 2 attacks and use one of its special abilities. Is that 2 attacks and the ability, or is just that 2 attacks or the... Okay.
Yep,
Mhm.
2 attacks and the ability.
It says and.
Yeah. So it's going to go for the ones that have hit it. So that is this one. And this one, I believe, died from dots. So it's going to hit Alina and Fib. You hit it, so it's going to hit you with a claw attack as well.
Do it.
Okay. Red for Fib. Okay. Does a 28 hit you?
A 28?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
Fuck me up, fam. I'm here for this.
Okay. Okay, so you take 15 slashing damage
Bookie.
and 24 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
No.
And Alina also takes let's see. That's 5, 6, 7 plus 5 is 12. So that's 12 reduced to 6 because it's slashing. I believe you are resistant to necrotic though.
Oh, am I? That's fun.
Double check.
It's not on my character sheet, but it's up to you, DM.
You are resistant to necrotic.
Hell yeah.
That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage to her. Check the stat sheet that you that we looked over.
Okay.
I believe it should say resistant to necrotic.
I think you're correct. I would be up
You would
with...
you would have the 20 to 10.
Yes.
And you would have the 24 to 12.
Yes.
So you...
I'd be up with 20. I'd be up with 20, or no, 34 right now, because the first one was 40 damage, would have been half to 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up with 34.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna fall down, but never mind.
Next. Lucy. You don't feel great. You quite literally feel like half of your life force has been taken from you.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about Lucy in-game, not me real life.
Woof.
Woof.
Okay. So let me see. Oh, did it end its turn within the aura of my flaming sphere?
It did.
I would
So
like a
it
dex
does
save,
take-
please.
Yes. No.
What
Go
did
ahead.
it roll?
A 5 plus I think it has 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 1.
So it's gonna take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay. Mm, that's
Okay, so I have Blade Song up. I have. All right. She is going to move over this way, and she's going to booming blade this guy. Does a 22 hit him?
a 22 does.
Okay, so he will be taking from the attack 4 points slashing and excellent, 6 points radiant.
6 points radiant.
Yes, ma'am. And that's it for me.
All right.
Oh, actually, do I want to do that?
Yes.
Do I want to do that? Do I want to do
Do you
that?
want to do that? I
Hang
don't know.
on.
Do you? Maybe. I don't know.
I'm also going to ram him with the flaming sphere and yell, "Dot, move back." So I will need a dex save from him.
From the white.
Yes, that'll be my bonus action.
Okay.
I have a question.
It is.
Yes.
Dot resistant?
Dot.
Sorry.
It's not hitting Dot. It's not ramming Dot.
Is Dot resistant to necrotic?
Dot.
Yes.
I would say so. I would say so.
Dot's up too, baby.
It's ramming the white. 20.
Okay, it saves, so it's going to take half of 17, which is 8, right?
It's yes, it's
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, and it's currently surrounded by the energy of my booming blade.
Ooh, yes,
Haha,
yes.
you're gonna move, you're gonna stay, you're gonna roll. What you
Oh,
gonna do?
I didn't do haste on this bitch. Sorry, I forgot on her turn. That's fine. Whatever.
I'm done.
Rollin, it is your turn. You see, you feel this energy just quite literally suck the life out of you. You see a flaming sphere moving around in there. You see claw attacks. You see flaming swords. You see Dot going down and coming back up.
Falls over like a fainting goat and then rolls back up onto its feet.
Ta-da!
Triage. Who's worse for wear in the room?
Well, let's see. I have
It's probably
34 hit points.
Fibble.
It's
And,
probably Fibble.
how's Anthony looking?
He's rough, but once he rages, he should be okay, but he can't do it if he's dropping what he needs to do.
Okay. How's Lucy?
Lucy is 49 out of 69 health points. Hey.
Okay. So it's gonna go to Fibble and Anthony. You see Rollin stepping out from the shadows. He's tossed his jacket behind him and he's wearing like this sort of short sleeve shirt with a vest over it, and his arms start glowing tattoos. On one arm is vines and daffodils, and the other is wisteria flowers.
Aw.
And he's going to twin a life transference.
Ooh,
And Anthony and both Fibble get 48 hit points back
ooh,
Hey.
as he takes 24.
nice.
You said 48?
48, yeah.
I'm back at health. I'm back at full.
Nice.
I imagine he glows, he floats a little off the ground, and you see
Yeah.
the vines shoot from his arms into both of you, like syringes.
Oh.
It's
And
these little vines with like needle-like and points to it.
he also looks very drained at this point. He's gonna back up after that and end
Yeah.
his turn there.
You end your turn. You two feel like a jolt of energy. And then it's the white's turn, and it's going to attack Fibs.
Actually, no, he'll stay put. Sorry.
The Fibs.
It's me.
Does a 17 hit you?
Nah.
Okay. It's going to make one attack at you and one attack at Lucy.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit you, Lucy?
Yes.
Okay. It will hit the 10. Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Sorry, I thought I had that dice out, but I did not. And you take math 7 points of slashing damage. And that's it. That is his whole turn. Next, it is the Fibs.
Okay. So, fun story. I had marked the big boy on my last turn, and since he damaged someone other than me, I get a special attack against him as a bonus action on this round,
Okay.
which gets a advantage to attack, and also a little bit of extra damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
Oh, fuck.
I'm basically just gonna hit this twice.
Sorry,
And-
Ryan just brought me something. I didn't see him coming in. It just fucking scared me.
Oh no! I'm
Fib,
just gonna.
you're also
Yes?
hasted.
Which means I have more attacks.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All the attacks.
I have not forgotten that.
Okay.
But yes, I'm just gonna hit this twice, and then whichever one goes higher is gonna be the damage I do. All right. 21 to hit.
It hits.
That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning damage and 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
All right, and so that's for the big boy. That was my bonus action. I'm going to continue doing damage, doing attacks. I'm going to do 3 attacks against the big boy here. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 12 to hit.
Nope.
19 to hit.
Yes.
12 bludgeoning damage and 6 radiant damage.
Okay, give me a second. Uh-huh.
And another 12 misses.
It does not, yes.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, amazing. Loves to see it. Phibbs just goes fucking ham on this big guy. Next it is Alina's turn. She's not looking too bad, but she's not happy. And she gets her 3 attacks, because I forgot. So I'll just do hers here because it is easier for me. That does not hit.
I'm marking this guy again, by the way.
Okay, that also doesn't hit. Wow, she rolled really shitty. A 13, a 10, and a 9. None of those hit. So she's just pissed. And it is Anthony's turn.
Right. Bonus action. He expends a spell slot to resummon Freya, putting her as a health unit. And she automatically gives everybody within a 10-foot area, as she rolls up her protector, 10 temporary HP. So that goes to Fib and Lucy and Anthony.
Perfect.
Main action. Gonna recklessly dive into this guy. So he'll hit first with the advantage. With a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits, definitely.
2 rage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing math in my head. 6 plus 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. 6 plus 8 is 14, half that. Wait, no, you're fine. Actually, 14 is fine. 14 plus 6 is 20 plus 3 is 23 plus 2 is 25. Okay.
Second hit. Oh, take the 2 off because he's not raging.
Okay.
I forgot. Because he needed to re-rage.
Okay.
But he didn't. And he will hit again with his second attack. Misses with a nat 1.
It does not hit.
But everyone that is not him, that the creature doesn't attack, he invokes his ancestral protectors.
Mm-hmm.
No, he can't because he's not raging, so he doesn't.
Not raging, yeah.
But he will.
Okay.
That is him.
That is him. Next, it is the Devourer's turn. Let's see if he gets his weapon back. It does. I rolled a 6 out of 6. Cool. It's gonna do its soul red attack
Oh,
because they're all.
Fib didn't move. I need a dex save from Fib.
Okay, I can do that.
Sorry.
No
ahead.
concerns. 7.
Does not save.
I've rolled 2 on every deck save I've made today.
8 points fire damage. Sorry, continue.
Solrend.
Solrend. Everyone, please make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going.
Hmm?
That's not good.
Hmm?
But fuck it, I'm a divine or celestial sorcerer, so I'm gonna use my favored by the gods feature
Nice.
to re-roll that because I know that's a fail. That's better. 21.
Okay. Yes, Lucy.
6.
Oh, I had 2d4,
No.
not reroll. So sorry.
Freya's gone.
Okay.
She pops back out of existence after granting everyone temporary HP.
Okay.
She did her job, and that's
Does
all
the
she
HP
wants.
drop with her?
No, because it's temporary.
Okay.
She just gives it, and she just fucks off.
Amazing.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dot just nat one as well.
Cool.
No.
Cool. Oh, you know what? I haven't even been rolling the right dice for that, so let me switch my dice.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, 1 second.
Is it better or worse?
What do you think?
Better for her, worse for us.
So excuse that.
When your camera doesn't want to focus.
Your
There I am.
hands. Oh.
So guys, what should I roll for playing next week?
I'm a fan of Eladrin.
Fun. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun if you like to switch things up.
I do. Changeling.
They're a poor man's changeling. Is what I was gonna say.
And
Okay,
plus they
maybe
get
you know not as bad. Maybe.
I'll probably play a Tabaxi monk.
Ooh, a tabaxi would be fun.
Or actually a Tabaxi barbarian with the new what's it, Primal Path.
Yes.
It's nice.
All the
Tabaxi
claw
monks
monks
attacks.
can get real silly with the movement speed.
Zimmies.
I rolled the exact average, so that's cool.
That's nice.
You take 44 necrotic damage.
Lucy's down.
So
Goodbye,
half.
goat.
If you got 18 or more, you get half of that, so 22.
Minus 22.
I'm at 4.
Ooh, bloody.
Anthony's still going.
So is Fib. Let's do this.
Let's
Selena's
go.
got it.
Let's go.
Ah!
Just like old times.
You have right now you have Alina, Fib, and Anthony still here. Lucy, you're down. Lucy, please roll me a death saving throw, as it is your
And
turn.
we didn't need help.
And your flaming sphere is gone, correct?
Oh man, I need to rage. I can't summon Freya again.
13.
It's fine. I got you.
You pass. Rollin, it is your turn.
As it's time to uphold oath. And he's going to use his Balm of Peace ability,
Mhm.
which he gets to move his movement speed, and anyone he ends up next to during this time gets 2d6 plus 1 HP.
Wow.
Okay.
So he's going to run this way. Let's just do it like this. This, here, here, here. So I'll roll 2d6 for everyone.
Okay.
Alina gets back 7 HP.
He
Dot
loves it.
gets back 11 HP.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anthony gets back 10 HP.
Amazing.
Fibble gets back 5 HP.
Yay.
Lucy gets back 8 HP.
Great.
And as a bonus action... Shit, what do I have?
DMs while he's figuring this out.
Yes.
Would Booming Blade, would that also have gone down over the right?
Is it any spells? Anything that you had up
Is
would have.
Booming Blade concentration.
It's not concentration.
Yeah, the magical effect still lingers on them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's still on him. Cool.
He's going to... fuck it. Not actually.
I mean, if that's your thing, you can try.
Roll to
Sorry.
seduce.
I mean, who knows how that one humanoid got up in its ribcage?
Woof. Gross. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with this. If I have anything I could do. I'll eat a second level spell just in case. And that's his turn. Big turn for Rollin.
You know,
Yay.
the white is resistant to necrotic, but it's taken enough damage from this thing that it's dead, so that's not a thing anymore. That was my bad. Is that your turn, Rollin?
Yeah.
Next, it is Fib.
Okay, bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it.
Okay.
Like I should have done a long time ago. And then I'm gonna start attacking. Wait, hold on. Let me switch over to
Attack!
my Hunter's Mark macro. All right, here we go. Attack first. 26 to hit.
Hits.
13
Oh, God.
bludgeoning damage. 8
Okay.
radiant damage, and 5 Hunter's Mark.
Okay, give me a second here. This is a lot of math.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't apologize. You're amazing. I love you. This is great.
You're amazing. I love you, and this is great.
Oh, thanks. Okay. God, I'm so slow at this. 63. Okay.
Okay, first attack.
Yeah.
Second
It's
attack.
looking rough.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
13
Nice.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
8 radiant damage. And 5 Hunter's Mark.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Oh god. Okay. So Fib is tanking attacks here. I feel like Rollin as a cleric can definitely tell that she is taking less damage than she should from these necrotic attacks. She's going to use the hook to kind of like rip open that rib cage. And then jam it in there and pull out whatever figure is inside.
You jam your shepherd's crook into it. You pull the figure out. You're not sure, but it might still have some breath left in it. And as you pull it out, you open its soft innards and you see what you would think it would be its guts, but it actually opens and you see almost a faint blue miasma just leave it. as you just hear it's like, and you hear a deafening screech coming from the creature, which I will not do because we had people using headphones. And it starts crumpling, almost clawing at where it's been ripped open. And you all hear this voice in your head. What languages do you all speak?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, Undercommon.
Common, Elvish, Undercommon.
Common, Elvish, Orc.
Abyssal, Draconic, Halfling, Orc.
You do understand what it says, Anthony. I'll send that to you later.
No.
So you, all of you except Anthony, hear this gruttal sound, a voice coming through your minds as it dies, and it just fades and turns to dust. And a breeze from somewhere, you're not sure where a breeze would find its way into this mine, just scatters it.
Roland collapses next to Lucy and just sits with his back against the wall. Let's not do that again.
Long rest. Lucy collapses next to the wall next to him and just kind of leans on.
Dot comes over and butts her head underneath you guys' arms and like lays across your legs.
Dot's doing the I sleep right here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You all sit there. After fighting possibly 2 hordes, 3 hordes, and this ginormous creature, which you're not really sure what it is, or what it was, unless anyone would like to roll a...
I got
Arcana?
religion.
A knowledge check of some sort.
An intelligence check of some sorts.
Well, I get advantage.
Arcana, or it wouldn't be nature.
Could I use survival? I get advantage against my favorite enemy.
And your favorite enemy is undead?
Yeah.
Let me...
Actually, it might have to be a intelligence check of some sort. If it's Arcana,
it's not an undead creature, believe it or not.
What?
It's probably a demon or aberration.
25 for the Arcana check on Anthony's end, as he just kind of collapses against the wall and sits down.
You've read many books, specifically, you know Abyssal, and you've read up on the many fiends that come from it. You are aware that this is a fiend from the abyss called the Devour. It's able to create undead by very much what you saw is bring in humanoids, creatures to the brink of death. Then it absorbs them into their ribcage, and while they're there, it tortures its victims with a telepathic noise. It tortures its soul, and then its body goes into a transformation to become an undead, either a zombie, a ghoul, or a wight. But it absorbs the humanoid soul into itself. That is what it feeds from.
I'll just tilt my head back and explain it to everybody. So a fiend that pulls living into the undead.
Do we think that's what was causing all of this?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Let's hope that's the thing that was causing all this, because we just fucking killed it.
We should still sleep in shifts, just to be sure.
Are you sleeping in the creepy ritual room?
Where we all flop down.
Okay.
Should we stay here or head out?
You do know heading back to the town is about maybe an hour. Not even so, it's like 20, 30 minutes. It's about a mile or so.
For a quick walk.
I wouldn't mind leaving.
Okay, fine. Lucy takes out 2 bottles and she double fists whiskey and a healing potion.
Amazing.
Oh,
Love it.
by
Healing
the
potion
way,
for a good mixer.
Miss Eilina and Miss Fib, this might twinge a
Yes?
little, and he'll dismiss haste.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
And then Fib
Oh.
flops down on the pile.
I'll reach out and just catch Fib before using our down jumping.
You just see Alina kind of like with the sword that where she puts it on the ground. She's like, oh god. I didn't like that the first time. I still don't like it. Okay. Well, that was we should go to town. Let them know to not fuck in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what they were doing in there?
Fuck in this room? I hope not.
Oh,
It's very
That's
unsanitary in
unsanitary.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's blood everywhere. You really wouldn't want to do that there.
I'll just down the penicillin Rosalind gave me. I'm taking the pills, thank you.
Could we say as they're walking out, Rollin spots some bismuth and he's gonna just pocket that?
Are
Gonna
you
make
taking?
some heartburn medication.
Are you taking
Oh, yeah.
the possibly alive humanoid that was in the chest of this creature?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It's still alive? Oh no.
There's a slight breath to it, yeah.
Medicine check. Is this a person or ex-person? 23.
23. It's a strange mixture of the two as it was in the process of being turned into an undead.
Tasty.
You would know after what Anthony told you. It probably has no soul anymore.
I can give it some rights.
Gonna
Them
Part
some
of its
rights.
skin was already blackened by the necrotic energy, but still most of its face is still that of who they were. This was a halfling man.
Might also have to put it down.
Yep.
Lucy will pull
Rollins.
her sword back out. Go ahead, Rollin.
Oh, part of the rights is he's gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Mm.
Or them with a firebolt, sorry.
Go ahead. And you do your rites. As you finish your rites, you see the very, very slow breathing of this creature still going as you focus on a firebolt and you hit it. And you finish your rites. Sorry, I just read chat. But though it is solemn, you believe you have stopped what could have been another undead. I would say, obviously, with your medicine check, everything's done. You keep walking, you pocket your bismuth, and you make your way through town. To town, not through town. Are you bringing back anything to prove that you finished it, or are you just letting them know what's going on?
We'll just let them know, and Lucy will hand over the dog tag. She would have searched the 2 bodies that were in there as well, for anything that was possibly identifiable, and hand that over.
You search and you're able to find some identifiable, maybe jewelry, rings, stuff like that, and you hand it over. You talk to Fernando and the lady whose name I forgot. I wrote it down somewhere.
Aislinn.
But Aislinn, yeah. You talk to both of them. They thank you profusely, the group itself. And Aislinn looks to all of you. I'll make sure to return these to those, to their loved ones. See if anybody in the town can identify it and return it to those whose family they're a part of. It's not much, but the town and I gathered up some money. Um, as a way to thank you for what you've done.
Oh, you don't need to do that.
Oh, please, it's the least you could do. You've done us a great service.
Rollin will extend a hand.
So, Lucy.
Um, you get, she gives you a bag. It's like a little burlap sack. It's not much, but it's what we could gather. And you get, 250 gold.
If Lucy takes half, Rollins going to give the other half back to her and say, for the room and board and lovely tea.
Oh, no, please, I insist.
Ah, too bad. Paid. No receipt. No returns. He's climbing into the cart.
Can I at least offer you a place to stay, to rest up?
Yes.
All right.
Roland, get down from there. That's not even our cart.
That's actually Mrs. London Farm's cart from...
He peeks his head out of the cart and looks at the other cart that's next to it. Oh, the silver bird on the...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all like a nice warm meal?
Sleep.
Meal,
Sure.
bath, sleep.
She'll nod and she'll call to a friend of hers, another woman, named Juniper. She's another halfling. Um, and she comes help. Asen starts cooking. Juniper starts setting up bath. There's 2 bathrooms in here, so the 2 people can bathe at the same time. And they start setting up very, very comfortable beds for everyone as the town kind of gets together and make sure that you're all comfortable as a thank you.
Before they enter the house, Ronald's just stop everybody, prestidigitate clean, prestidigitate clean, prestidigitate clean. Y'all are free to take your baths, but you don't want to be tracking any diseases in this town.
Of course.
Wear your masks.
And she will motion to you all to do your baths so you can take your baths. Once you are done, there's a really nice hearty meal. It is about nighttime when you come back, so it's a nice roast with potatoes, greens, something that really warm you and fill you up. But as you take your rest, you bathe, you eat. That's where we'll leave it off for today's game. And you have defeated a devourer and its little undead horde. Congratulations, guy. And guess what? You get to level up!
Yay! I'm gonna get 2 attacks now as a Blade Singer.
Yay!
And that's the final level in Wizard. Ta-da!
Thank you everybody so much for watching and for staying along. We will do a quick little outros. Fuck, how did we do this? I feel like I haven't done this in a while, but it's only been a week.
We're gonna go around and talk
yeah.
about our favorite charities, and then I'll end with some channel notes.
Yes, I'll start off the line. Hi, I'm Satan. I'm your DM for the day, and I DM these beautiful, beautiful people. But all my stuff's down below. If you want to search me, that's fine. I don't care. But what I do care about is the charity I am my charity of choice for today's game, which is the Loveland Foundation. The Loveland Foundation is a foundation that it's for Black women and girls. They work in partnership with Therapy for Black Girls, National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network, Talkspace, and the Open Path Collectives to give their recipients a comprehensive list of mental health professionals across the country that provide high quality, culturally competent services to them. So every time you donate, you're paying for a Black woman or girl around the states to receive free mental health care, which is very, very important. Next, we will go with RJ. Surprise.
Hey everybody,
Ah.
I'm RJ here on the channel. You can catch me at RJS282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet whenever I'm playing a game. But today I'll be championing the Black Visions Collective, a Black trans and queer-led organization that is committed to dismantling systems of oppression and violence. Sadly, they are currently not taking donations. So I'd also like to recommend Unicorn Riot, which is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to exposing root causes of dynamic social and environmental issues. Oh boy, January can't come soon enough, am I right?
Right. Anywho, our next lovely guest, Wings.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings. Today I am championing Special Effect. It's a charity that focuses on making video games accessible to people with physical disabilities. From modified joypads to eye control technology, Special Effect uses various methods to make games more inclusive so everyone gets to play.
Yeah. And next is a lovely Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm championing the Bail Project. It is a nonprofit organization designed to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system one person at a time. They focus on local communities and low-income Americans who have become incarcerated within the American legal system. So it's a good project to support as they help bail out people who desperately need it.
Yes. And last, but most certainly not least, our lovely host, our lovely producer, our lovely Sarah.
And I didn't die this episode.
No, you're only knocked unconscious and you only have to make one saving throw.
You know, it's an improvement from the other times I've been knocked down to zero. Hey, everybody, I'm Sarah. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I know we've gone a little over today, so I will keep it brief. In this house, obviously, we are a charity channel. That's why we're talking about the charities that we all love and care about passionately, rather than telling you where to find us doing other things on the internet, because that's what's important to me and my friends. My charity of choice and the charity for the channel overall is the Trevor Project. They were founded in 1998 by the creators of the Academy Award-winning short film Trevor. And they're the leading national organization that provides crisis intervention and suicide prevention to the LGBTQIA plus community. I'm getting my acronyms this week. I am fully caffeinated.
You're nailing it.
But anyways, thank you all for joining. We've consistently raised about $100 a month as a community for various charities, and I look forward to doing that in the future with all y'all. I couldn't do this without you guys. So, thank you.
Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our show. I hope you all enjoyed our show, my lovely players. And we'll see you next time. Go get some food, drink some water, take your meds. Go tell someone you love them. Bye.
Bye.